Hello and welcome. My name is Mabel, and today I shall be sharing with you how giving and receiving feedback has helped me in my own professional development, both as a mentor and a mentee. So what is feedback? Feedback is an essential part of training and professional development, which enables mentees to be aware of their own teaching practice, to critically reflect, and to bring about change in perspective. As both an event, feedback is the observation that takes place after a particular teaching exercise, and as a process, it is the interaction between a mentor and a mentee. Giving feedback could be done orally or in a written form. It could be a confirmatory feedback, which says, for example, that, okay, what you did was nice, giving praise and a reassurance that everything, such as a behavior, a teaching style, a technique, or a kind of technique went well during teaching. Or it could be corrective, which is a form of correcting and advancing for improvement in planning, in classroom management, preparation, and general teaching techniques. So why do we give feedback? Feedback is given as a way of enhancing mentees practically. It is a morale booster and gives your mentee an opportunity to reflect on their own future developmental practice. So, knowing that giving feedback is a daunting task, how is it done? It is important to observe your mentee's teaching and then let them first of all analyze their own practice and then lead them to discover their own strengths and limitations. It gives them a sense of responsibility and belonging in the entire mentoring process. But feedback should be a balance of praise and criticism, because if it tilts ever to one side, it's not going to yield appropriate developmental results. So we can use like edging techniques to kind of sugar the pill. If that is not done and there is a miscommunication or an incomprehension, it may leave the mentee demotivated and they may decide to stay away from the mentoring program. So the mentoring relationship should be a joint journey where both mentor and mentee support each other and nurture the relationship in a safe and non-threatening environment, collaborating, negotiating, interacting for effective developmental practice of both parties. So, bearing that in mind, when giving feedback, I always remember that my mentees are not a blank slate because they come to the practice with a diverse range of experiences, beliefs, and teaching styles, and that my job is to scaffold them through their zones of proximal development and lead them through assistance to really discover themselves the more and be who they really are. But as a way of also mitigating the power asymmetry in the relationship, I ask my mentees to give me feedback on my own feedback because their feedback also matters in my own professional development. So far, I have gotten positive developmental feedback from my mentees, which has helped me to develop critical skills and also reflect on my own future developmental practice. But as both a mentor and a mentee, I also try to relate affective factors in giving feedback. For example, I act as an understander in giving feedback. I engage them by listening and asking specific questions such as, how did your teaching go? How would you have done it better next time? This kind of feedback, this kind of interrogation, and this kind of support gives them trust to believe that the feedback I give is unbiased and non-judgmental. As a mentor and a mentee, I also feel the pressure like being a mom and a child at the same time. Being a mentor to the pre-service teachers on the MAKers and also a mentee on the practical teaching module, I feel the anxieties and the expectations of my mentees, something which I also relate to my own mentoring process. It has also helped me to reflect on my own practice, knowing that giving feedback and mentoring requires skills, and even if there is a dramatic improvement in my own mentoring process, I also feel that I am a work in progress. So, in conclusion, receiving and giving feedback should be a symbiotic relationship. This should be done in a caring manner where no one doesn't feel threatened, everything is safe, and everyone, something can lead, the whole process can lead to change. Thank you.